that a car manufacturer produces cars in red, blue, black, white, and silver. So the first thing, dear students, when I look at here before reading it, I just wonder this one, what could it be? 20, 30, 44, 54, 64, 74, 78. It means that it will be 100 minus 77, so it will be 23%. Am I right for the silver? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And then let me read. The incomplete table above shows the percentage of the cars it's produced in each color. If a car from manufacturer is chosen at random, what is the probability that car's color is red or silver? Red or silver. So what can we say? It's red or silver. Help me. What can we say? First of all,
We can say 20% plus 23%.
So first of all, red or silver, do they have any common area? I mean, are they mutually exclusive events or not mutually exclusive events? These two events could be at the same time or not, being red and being silver. I think it's not possible, right? These are different. So the formula says P red plus P silver, and then P red is 20. P silver is 23. So it will be 43%, which is the answer is D. Any question? Check it, please. Chat box. Okay, Ahmet, tamam. I think that's clear. There's no problem for this. Now, let's have a look to question number 5. The table above shows the result of the baseball team. Categorized by whether the team was considered the favorite, which means expect to win in the game, or underdog, expect to lose. What fraction of the games in which team was considered the underdog did the team win? Interesting. Understand the table? So underdog means it is expected to lose the game. Underdog means. The question is, what fraction of the games in which the team was considered underdog, which is here, and did the team win? What can we say? So underdog is here. In reality, winning or losing the game here. So it is being now 10. So what should I say? What should I say? How should I express this? Is this, first of all, 10? Since underdog and winning the game, the intersection is here, 10. Out of what? What should I say? What do you think? I should write the total, or I should write the 45? What do you think?
The total of winning, 70.
I mean, I should write here 45, or I should write here 75. Which one? Let us read the question one more time, please. Everybody, read this one more time. What fraction of the games in which the team was considered underdog? So we are looking about this. The team was considered underdog. Did the team win? I mean, we are looking the team who is expected to lose. We are looking here from this. What is the percentage they in reality won the game? I think this should be answered. Since we are emphasizing, we are underlying that, we are looking the things which are underdog. So 10 over 45 by dividing 5 will be 2, by dividing 5 will be 9, 2 over 9, which is answer is C. Any question for this? Tell me.
No.
Now, let's go now, question number 6. So, whenever I see this kind of tables, dear students, first of all, I fill it. So what I understand, it says total. If this is totally 88, this must be 20, right? If this is 75, so this should be 55, so 65, 75, it must be 22. And then 880 for no 49.5 to 150. To check it, 8. Yeah, I fill the table. Now let me read it. A store manager summarized the number of spring and mattress units sold over the 4 weeks at the bedding store in the incomplete table above. So weeks 2 and 3 are accounted for what fraction of all box springs units sold? So we are talking about box springs units sold, where for the weeks 2 and 3. What fraction? So weeks 2 and 3 accounted for what fraction of all box spring units sold? English is a little bit messy, or
so I think it's saying like for week
let's
2.
think.
I think it's saying that for week 2 and 3, only how many box springs or so?
Yeah, that's correct.
From the total of all, I think. Something like
so that. What should we write?
I don't know, 20 plus 55 over 348.
Just this one, Ahmed. It's mentioned just week 2 and week 3. So week 2 is 40.
Oh, sorry.
Week 3 is 20. I think we should start with this first of all.
Yeah.
Now the problem is out of what? So all box spring units. All.
50.
So it is box spring, it's here. So all means totally what we have, 150. I think that's it.
Yes.
I mean, here in week 1, 2, 3, and 4, we are selling, or they have been sold, but we are concentrating just for the week 2 and 3. What is the fraction? What is the ratio when we compare overall among the box springs? Since it says what fraction of all box springs units sold. So that means it will be in the denominator, which is 150. And then do we have the result here? If we simplify 6 over, if by 3, 2, by 3, 5, 2/5. Do we have 2/5? It's okay?
Yes.
Now, what about here? The table above shows the distribution of the medals awarded at 2012 London Summer Olympics. If an Olympic medal is to be chosen at random from one of the countries in table, which country gives the highest probability of selecting bronze medal? Which one gives highest probability of bronze medal? So bronze medals, first of all, is here, right?
Sir, so I think we should do like this: 29 over 1/4, 23 or 88, 32 or 82 to see which one has high, then divide it to see which one has high percentage. Something
Let me
like
read
that.
one more time. If an Olympic medal is to be chosen at random from the countries in table, which country gives the highest probability of selecting bronze medal? So it's, first of all, we are comparing country by country. So answer it: US, China, Russia, Great Britain, or Germany. It says that which country gives more bronze medals. So, but how can I say this? I have to approach the question by using the ratio. We talk about the highest probability. What is the probability? The event which I want to see at the numerator, the event which I don't, which all the outcomes for that event in the denominator. Event is to give bronze medal. So what is all the possibilities? Logically, it should be giving gold, silver, and bronze medal, giving to all the medals. So when I talk about the United States, can I say something like that? They have given 29. So 29 divided by 104. Where's my calculator here? 29 divided by 4, it is being approximately 0.28. And then for China, 23 divided by 88. Why 88? Since China has given 38 gold, 27 silver, and 23 bronze, which is totally 88. So I am wondering that the ratio of giving bronze for the specific country, which is China, so it will be 23 divided by 8. It will be 1 minute.
Okay, let me use calculator.
Yeah, you can help me also.
23 divided 0.26.
0.26. Okay. And then for Russia, I mean 32 divided by 8.
0.39.
0.39. And for Great Britain, 19
0.29.
divided by 65.
0.29.
0.29.
29.
And finally, Germany, it will be 14 over
0.31.
One more time.
0.31.
Okay, now the question says highest, which means largest, biggest.
I think it's Russia, I think.
Let's check 028, 026, 039, 029. So 039. So where it comes 039, it's coming from the Russia. So do we have here? Yes, we have. The answer is Russia. That's it. Now, any question for this?
No, sir.
Now, what about the other students? Is it clear, ladies, gentlemen? It's okay.
Yes, it's clear.
Yes.
All fish, Ömer, tamam, thank you. All fish can be categorized as either cartilaginous or bony. So two types of things, not so important as a meaning. The data in the table above were produced by biologists studying in fish species in Philippines and New Caledonia, assuming that each fish species has an equal chance being caught, the probability of catching this one in the Philippines is how much greater than probability of catching in this state. So we should find two probabilities. How can I find to catch this kind of fish in Philippines? So Philippines, it's here, and this kind is here. So 400 out of totally in the Philippines, what I have is one and this one. So this one, this is the probability in the Philippines, and probabilities in New Caledonia will be 300 divided by 300 plus this. So question is, how much greater than New Caledonia? I mean, this is how much greater. So how much greater should I use the minus to get the difference between two things? And then it will be this question mark. So if I simplify this, 1/3. So 300 divided by 1,500, right? 1,500. So 1/5. It will be 5 minus 3 over 15. So 2 over 15. Do I have 2 over 15? Part A. That's it. Let's check it. Calculations. If you have anything to ask me, I hope I didn't make any calculation mistake. It should be okay. What do you think?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Good. Let us pass.
Sir,
Yeah.
just one. I think the reason that today we have less students because in the email you wrote last week's SAT math. So I think they thought that this is the last week of the class, so that's why they didn't come.
But it was just as a video record. Let me send
Yeah.
quickly one email then. 1 minute.
I just noticed that right now.
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me send one email. Today is 4th of March, right? So let me send it even here. Yeah, message. Pause to share. Just let me send quick mail. But you have done the lesson with Miss Hatice, right, this week? Monday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so if you have done, it means that supposed to have also Thursday, but it's okay. Now, let's go now. Again, there's a table, two-way tables. So what can I do? First of all, if this is 65, to get 135, what should it be? 5 minus 5 is 0, and it is 70, right? And yes. If this is 220, if this is 135, so it will be 5. And then just using the calculator also, 1, 3, 11, so 11, 3, what will be 7? Yeah, 1 minute, let me calculate here quick. 1 and 10, 5, 5, so 11, 11, 3, it will be 8, I think. Yeah, 85. If this is 85, to get the 85, what should it be? 50, 80, so 55. 55 and 30, 85. If this is 55, if this is 65, 5, 5, 10, or 55, 60, 120. If this is 120, this means this must be 100. Yes, 70 plus 30, 100. It's okay now. Table, we fill it. Now, what is the question?
How did you know it was 70? Like 65 plus 70?
Okay. It says total.
Yes.
And it says total. Total means this one plus this one, totally 220. And 65 plus 70, since this is total, 135. If 65 is given, 135 minus 65 gives 70. And then when this is 85, when this is 30, 85 minus 30 will be 55. So always, whenever you have table, something like that, when we say total or sum, so vertically we are writing here total, vertically we are writing here total. As a horizontally, this total must be equal to this one and this one. I mean, this vertical sum must be also that one. Always we do this for the tables. Now, the incomplete table above summarizes the number of the wildfires that occurred in 2 regions of Africa in 2014. Based on the table, what fraction of all wildfires in East Africa, so we are talking about this right now, what fraction of all wildfires in East Africa in 2014 were human caused? So human has done this. So a human, how many did? 65. Out of all East Africa, 120. That's the answer. Finished. But I have to now simplify. How can I do this? Dividing by 5, it will be, you can use the calculator meanwhile, 13 divided by 5, 24, I think, and I have 13 over 24. So answer is 9. Read the question, look at the table, and tell me it's okay or not. If it's okay, I will continue. Is it okay?
Yes.
Come on. Now, a manufacturer uses 2 assembly lines to produce air conditioners. The results of each assembly line's quality control are shown in the table above. If a refrigerator from the manufacturer turns out to be defective, so we are talking about this column now, defective, what is the probability that refrigerator was produced by assembly line A? So assembly line A and defective is 300. So what should I do? Think a little bit. If a refrigerator from manufacturers turns out to be defective, so the denominator or sample space I think we should call 800. Why? We are shrinking, we are restricting our sample space. How I understand this? It says that a refrigerator from manufacturer turns out to be defective. What is it probable that the refrigerator, which is defective refrigerator, was produced by line A. So defective one is only here. So sample space is 800. Line A produced defective one, it's 300. So result is 3/8. What is 3/8? Let me even use my calculator on here. 3 divided by 8 is equal to 0.375. 0.375. Do we have here? Let's check. 0.375. Is this 0.375? 0.375 means if I multiply by 100, 37.5%, which means the answer is B. Is this okay? Have a look, please.
Yes,
What
sir.
do you think?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Okay, now let's go. 11. The table above summarizes the distribution of living situation for residences in the neighborhood. If a duplex in the neighborhood is to be inspected at random. So one more time. If a duplex in the neighborhood is to be inspired at random. So we are working on this one right now. So these are the duplex category vertically. What is the probability that the residence is occupied by no more than 2 families? Now let's be careful. No more than 2 means it could be maximum 2. If it is maximum 2, it could be less than 2, also 1. I mean, isn't it this one we are talking about? The family members. No more than 2 means, so we are talking about these things. 1 or 2. Am I right? Yes or no? No more than 2. Isn't it 1 and 2? Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So what do I have in this category? Do I have 22 plus 12? And out of sample space. What is the sample space? I am looking for only duplex. So in the duplex, what is the sample space? Totally how many I have? It is 46. So that's the answer, which will be 34 divided by 46. And then 17/23. It is finished, I think. Do I have? Yeah, part B. Ahmed, do you have question?
No, sir, I got it, sir.
Anyone else? Anyone else? No.
No, my sir.
Now,
Yeah.
the data in the table above were produced by ecologists who collected soil samples from 2 areas to determine whether they were contaminated with chemical A. Based on the table, what proportion of the soil samples were contaminated with chemical A?
Based on
Based on the table, what proportion of the soil samples were contaminated with chemical A? So number of soil samples, percent of samples with chemical.
So, sir, 0.08% times 450.
So 450 times 0.08. This will be for area A. What about for area B? Should we say also plus 550 times 0.06? What do you think?
No, because it doesn't say, sir. Just say only for with chemical A.
Chemical A, but this is chemical A.
Then yes, then both of
So
them.
chemical A comes from 2 different resources, 2 different sources. So I think this should be. So when we use the calculator,
The first one is 36.
did you do it? 36.
Yeah.
Second one?
The second one I'm doing 33, sir.
33. So it will be
69.
69. Now 69, the case which we want. Am I right?
Yeah.
So 69 out of what will be? What should I write
Out
the
of
denominator?
550 plus 450?
Yes, since this is a number of soils totally. So
1,000.
450 plus
1,000.
this, so 1,000. If 1,000,
0.067.
Okay.
Easy.
One more time. One more time. We are talking about the proportion of the soil samples were contaminated with chemical A. So chemical A, this is the column. So the things with chemical A, 8% and 6%. So we have two things. We have two things. So how it comes then from source A, 450 times 008 plus source B, 550 times 006, which will be 69, divided by totally 450 plus 550. Okay. Now, what about this question? Let me ask someone else. Samiye, can you read this question? Samiye. Samiye.
Yes, sir.
Read, please.
The table above shows the results of a test that is designed to give a positive indicator when patients are infected with a certain virus and a negative indicator when they are not infected. According to the results, what is the probability that the test gives the incorrect indicator?
So one more time, negative indicator when they are not infected. So negative indicator when they are not infected, positive indicator when they are infected. Okay, the question, according to the result, what is the probability that the test gives incorrect indicator? So, what is the incorrect indicator? Which one? Or let me ask like this. When I look at the table, let's have a look now. When I look at the table, it says that has virus, does not have virus. Test negative, test positive. So, has virus means that the virus exists. Am I right? Virus exists. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So test negative means, what does it mean? Negative indicator when they are not infected. So normally the patient is not infected, patient is not sick, but the test says that you are sick. For that reason, this is being negative indicator. Am I clear? So there are 30 people in real life, they do not have virus, but the test says that they have virus. Like this or not? Or the test says that they don't have virus. How should we understand? Think a little bit. Read the paragraph. Also, I will read.
The table give a positive indicator. Incorrect indicator. Sir, so it should give positive. When it's giving negative, then it means it's giving false indicator. Incorrect.
Yeah. So we are talking about incorrect one. So one more time. Has virus, test is positive. That means it's okay. There is no problem. Let's talk about this one. Test positive is, it means that this one is right. I mean, it's okay. Test negative means normally it should be having the virus, but normally they don't have virus. So we call this is test negative. So we are talking about the incorrect indicator. That means I have to take here 30. And here doesn't have the virus, doesn't have the virus. Test positive means it says that they have the virus. Should I understand like that? Doesn't have the virus normally, but test says that they have the virus. So this is incorrect then.
Yeah.
So 30 plus 50, which is 80. So 80 is out of what? How many tests we have done? 1,000. And then this will be 8 over 100.
0.08.
0.08, which means 8%. So it is part B. A little bit, you can read this one more time later on, okay? Just the complicated thing, this sentence, and then the table is clear. Okay, let's have a look at this. The incomplete table. So can I complete this? I cannot complete now. I don't know the total takes something. So let us leave like this right now. The incomplete table shows the result of a study in which doctors gave patients experiencing back pain either a drug or sugar pill. So one more time, doctor gave to the patients experiencing back pain either a drug or a sugar pill. Okay, it's fine. So there are two options doctors are giving to the patients. 3 times as many patients were cured from the drug than from the sugar pill. What should I say here? How can I express? What should I write here?
Oh, we should write, let me see.
3 times as many patients.
So 90 times 3?
As many patients were cured from the drug than from the sugar pill. I mean, if sugar pill is X, drug is 3X, something like that.
Sorry, so 30.
Which one is 30?
Sugar.
Huh. So when the drug is given 90, sugar will be 1/3, which is 30. Similarly, if this is 75, I mean, if this is 25, it should be down 3 times 75, like this or not?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then what is the question then? According to the result, if a patient is given a sugar pill, what is the probability that a person will be cured of back pain? Cured of back pain. So if it is back pain, what is it given? Where was it written? So studying doctors gave patients experiencing back pain, either drug or pill, 3 times as many blah 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 from drug from the sugar pill. For every 2 patients cured by sugar pill, 5 patients were not cured by the sugar pill. According to the result, if patients given a sugar pill, what is the, oh my God, what is the sentence? What is the probability that the person will cure of back pain? So, can we say?
It looks more like a biology test question than SAT question.
Or we should make a fraction first of all. Let me close this for 1 minute. So since this is probability, we should make a proportion. So what should I write to the numerator? What should I write to the denominator? Just to think this here, you know, just to think is this. We should use drug or sugar pills for the back pain. So where it is written one more time, where it says back pain, The incomplete table above shows the result of study in which doctors gave patient experiencing back pain either a drug or sugar pill. So it could be both. 3 times as many patients were cured from the drug than from the sugar pill. So I cannot understand anything. I mean, it means both cases is possible, drug and sugar pill. Maybe here, for every 2 patients cured by the sugar pill, 5 patients were not cured by the sugar pill. One more time. For every 2, look at, for every 2 patients cured by the sugar pill, 5 patients were not cured by the sugar pill. Oh my God. According to the result, in patient is given sugar pill, what probably that person will be cured? I don't have any idea, guys. Can you help me?
For
I'm
every
stuck here.
For every 2 patients cured by sugar pill, 5 patients were not cured by what is this? If it said that 5 patients were not cured from drug, that could have made a bit sense, but
Let us pass this, okay? I can discuss this later. Let us pass.
I think
Okay,
it's a more
question
biology
number
question.
15. The
Okay.
principal of a school is deciding whether to spend a budget surplus on new gym equipment or computers. Gym equipment or computers. So the incomplete table above summarizes preferences among the junior and senior class students. So let me make it directed table. Can I make it? So it's a little bit difficult here. So I don't know this or this, or I don't know this or this. Let me continue. If a senior from school is chosen randomly, if a senior from the school chosen randomly, the probability that the student prefers gym equipment is 1/3. So 1/3, which prefers the gym equipments. Okay, how many seniors are there at the school? Interesting.
But from this information, how can we find exactly how many seniors? Like, I understood that there is more juniors because it's junior and senior. So it means 2 part is juniors, 1 part is senior. So, but how can we exactly find it?
If we call this is X,
Yes.
how can we use 1/3 now? If a senior from the school is chosen, which is there are totally X seniors, your seniors with the gym equipment X, with computer is 160. So total junior is X plus, okay, X plus 160. Okay, 1 minute. If I say this, so this will be 240 plus X. So this will be, this total will be.
Sir, what if we do like
700
0.33 times 240?
Okay, the table, it's okay now. 1 minute, the table, it's okay. In terms of X table, it's okay. So if a senior from the school is chosen at randomly, that means we are talking about the senior. This is the restriction for the denominator. So denominator is now X plus 160. If a senior from if a senior from a school is chosen at randomly, a senior is being chosen, okay, randomly, the probability that the student prefers the gym equipment, so how many seniors are there preferring the gym equipment? It's X, is 1/3. Okay, now I can write this. It's okay. Have a look the table again, or let me write one more time from the beginning. So number of seniors, I don't know. It's interesting question, a little bit hard. What can I say? Let me call this is X.
Sir, what if we did 240 over 0.33, like 240 over times 1/3? Can we get the amount of seniors from there?
1 minute. So again, juniors are 240, which preferring the gym equipment. Seniors, let's say X. So totally, since it says the total here, I can say that this will be 160 plus X. So what about this total? 160 plus 540 plus X will be here. So how can I calculate this? Like this. 700 plus x. Now, this will be 240 plus x, just to be sure, to check myself. 240 plus x plus 460, 400, 200, 600, 660 and 40, 700 plus x. That's correct. Now, what am I saying? If a senior from the school is chosen at randomly, the probability that the students prefer the gym. So seniors, which is preferring gym, how many? X amount. How many seniors I have? 160 plus X. So it is equal to 1/3. Now, by using this equation, I can calculate X. Let's do it. 3x is 160 plus X. 2x is 160. X is 80. Now I know X, which is 80. What is the question? How many seniors are there in the school? So seniors are 160 plus X. So 160 plus 80, 0, 4, 240 seniors are there. There are 240. That's it. It's okay now. I got it. What about you? You understood or not? Check it again. Let me try one more time if it's not clear.
Okay, let me check it.
Check it one more time. Read the question one more time. Is it okay or not?
Sir, can you explain it again? It's a bit complicated.
One more time?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Come on, one more time. No, it's at the beginning difficult, Ahmed, I know, but now it's being simple when we see how to solve the question. Now, one more time. So normally, the question says that probability student prefers gym 1/3. If a senior from the school is chosen, its probability is 1/3. So probability of 1/3 equals, it should be senior. So how many seniors are there? I don't know. For that reason, let me say this is X. If this is X, and if this is 160, totally 160 plus X. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
And then in this question, I don't need this total. I may calculate, but I don't need right now. But let us calculate as usual. So 5, 6, 700 plus X. Now, the question says this. If a senior from the school is chosen, so we are choosing just seniors. I mean, we are doing this for just seniors. That means sample space is consisting only seniors. So how many seniors are there?
X.
So 160 plus X. Is this okay?
Yep, sir.
Now, this is the sample space. What about numerator? Numerator, what we want to see? It says that the probability that the student prefers gym equipment. So when I look at the table, gym equipment here, it must be out of seniors. From the seniors, it must be. So from seniors, how many students for the gym equipment? It is X. So we say X. Says that equal to 1/3. So equals 1/3. And then how can we find X? Just making cross product. 160 plus X, 3X. 160 is equal to 2X. So X is 80. And then question says that how many seniors are there in the school? So total seniors, 160 plus X, 160 plus X, 160 plus 80, So 240 is the final result. That's it. Okay now or not?
Yes, sir.
Here, one more time, Ahmet and others. When I concentrate the last part, it says, if a patient is given a sugar pill, it means that the restriction for the domain of sugar pill. So how many sugar pill we have? 30 plus 75. Now this is the sample space. Like this question. In this question, we focus on seniors. This question, if a patient is given a sugar pill, remember the conditional probability, given that means it is being in the denominator. If you remember, we said this before. Now, what is the probability that the person will cure? So, from this column, the cured one, how many? 30. Now it's okay. 30 over 105, right? And by using calculator or just dividing by 5, 6, divided by 521, by 3, 2, by 3, 7, 2 over 7. Finally, 2 over 7 is the answer of the question. Okay. Now, for the statistics, one quick revision, but we can give 5 minutes break and then we may continue. Okay, so let's